Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Washington Street Gym as TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH is bringing you an Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling's presentation of Bombers girls basketball. Of course, kicking things off with the JV contest here tonight. Quick three-pointer on the way is no good. Offensive rebound out of the basket. First 2 points of the game courtesy of Jordan Hines on the offensive rebound putback. She had a couple of those here the other night against West Hancock. Macomb, of course, taking on the West Central Heat here at Washington Street Gym. John Burton on the call, taking Perry, providing a little color and running the camera here tonight.
It's good to be back on the audio, man.
That one's stolen away by the Bombers, and they look to push it back the other direction. This is Platt now with it into the corner, looking for a cutting Holthouse. Holthouse had a good game the other night against West Hancock as well. Didn't start in that game. She gets to start here tonight. Platt has it. Now the top of the key for Thorman, down low on Hines. Hare with the mid-range jump shot, can't get it to fall. Hines fighting for another offensive rebound, and she gets another one.
Yeah, she's just one of their big defensive machines out there, getting rebounds, stealing the ball away. Just a really good piece to have out there no matter what.
After the missed shot, West Central comes back the other direction. Mid-range jump shot, rolls that one in. I believe that was number 3, Reagan Schaefer, scores the first 2 points of the game for West Central.
.23 with the shot.
Sorry, scoreboard is all over the place right now. Missed shot there, another rebound for the Heat. Back the other direction. Macomb applying a lot of pressure here in the backcourt. Playing 6-minute corners here in the JV game. Schaefer now has it at the top of the key, guarded closely by Hines as she dumps it down to the left wing.
Yeah, Macomb really likes to start off going full press at the beginning, really just drain the opposing team here to make sure that they have to really earn every basket they get.
Schaefer trying to dump it down low for Seitz. Gets it to her, back out. Schaefer, corner 3 off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Hare under the basket. Macomb gets possession. Holthouse across the timeline. 2-2 still the score. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go here. Platt has it in the corner. Now Hare top of the key, trying to get it to Thorman, which he does. Holthouse in the corner, thought about the 3. Sidesteps, trying to dump it down low. That's going to be tipped out of bounds by Miley Stimson. Macomb will retain possession. 3 minutes, 35 seconds.
Stimson on that one, just able to get her hands in just in the nick of time, being able to force that ball out of bounds.
Holthouse looks to inbound. Gets it in for Platt. Back to Holthouse there in the right corner. Dumps it down low to Hines. Nice pass. Kick out 3. Hare, no good. Offensive rebound by Platt. Macomb's been dominating the offensive rebounds. Holthouse will put up a 3, and she'll hit it.
A little bit of a beauty shot right there, just getting straight in there.
Sports corner 3 for Aubrey Holthouse. And again, you see this pressure of Macomb. Forcing a trap there, just barely able to get it across before the time limit. Schaefer puts up the floater hard off the back iron. No good. Offensive rebound. We'll have our first foul of the game.
Wanted to go back to number 30 for Macomb. They're just always being on the ball. It's like she's being told to always be the person, no matter what, to go after it and just try to take it from them.
Foul will go on number 22, Ella Hare, for the Bombers.
Some substitution for the Bombers as well.
Leah Abernathy just checked into the game, as well as Sophie Wilson.
Pass just went a little bit too high there.
5-2 still the score. Clock rolls under 3 minutes here. Again, 6-minute quarters in the JV portion of tonight's game. It'll be 8 for varsity. Norman has it on the left wing, dumps it into the corner for Platt. She'll put up the mid-range jump shot, and she'll knock it down. Lucy Platt scores 2 points there.
Yeah, Macomb really thrives on these. Steal from number 10. Doesn't make the shot.
Steal by Holthouse. Wilson with the offensive rebound. Nice pass down low. Platt picks up another 2. A quick 4 points for Lucy Platt. And the Bombers now lead 9-2.
Yeah, as I was saying, the Bombers here really like scoring in the paint here. Don't like to. Of course, they will take occasional threes, but they like making their shots right in the 2-point range.
This one, mid-range jump shot put up by Miley Stimson, and she'll knock that one down. Stepped right into that one, is able to drill it. Nice looking shot there from Miley Stimson.
And you know, these are really disciplined shooters when the balls aren't really hitting the backboard or the rim when they're going in here. All nothing but nets so far today.
See a traveling violation there forced by the pressure in the backcourt by the Bombers. Clock under 2 minutes, 1:58 seconds to be exact. Number 00, Ruby Giddings checking into the game for West Central.
00, huh? Don't see those often.
Wilson has it in the corner. Gets to Platt at the top of the key. Platt now to Holthouse. Holthouse in the corner looking for Thorman. Can't get it to her. Abernathy on the post up. Nice move. Went right towards the rim, and she's going to get fouled. So Aaliyah Abernathy will be shooting 2 free throws, I would imagine.
Yeah, West Central here not playing a very defensive like pressure putting on right now. Just kind of staying back and letting them stay towards the three-point line, kind of tempting them to make that three-point shot.
Foul goes on number 11, Grace Seitz. Be her first, team's first here in the first quarter. Abernathy will be shooting 2 at the line. We got a substitution checking in. I believe that's number 30, Haley Maines, checking in for West Central. 1:46 seconds. Abernathy's first free throw rolls around and goes home. Her first points of the game. Bombers cross over into the 10-point threshold. Second shot for Abernathy. This one a little bit short. Nice rebound there, and they're going to call another travel on Maines. Just checked into the ball game. Looked like maybe she was trying to hit an outlet man, but Macomb did a nice job cutting it off. Forced another travel. Wilson will inbound underneath their own basket. Wilson, Thorman, nice cut. Left-hand layup, good.
Yeah, that was just good movement. And Macomb doing their full court again. However, deep pass to number 11.
This is the first shot. Abernathy did a nice job contesting that one. Blew the wide open layup. That was number 11, Grace Seitz. Those are always tough going full speed towards the rim like that. Abernathy did a nice job getting back for the Bombers and able to force a second miss. This is Maines now in the corner, trapped by a couple Bombers. She's able to get it to Schaefer. Maines now put up, I believe that's going to be a deep 2. Air ball there. Wilson scoops up the rebound and rushes back the other direction. Nice crossover, dumps it down low to Platt, and she will be fouled by Seitz. That'll be her second of the game. Something to keep your eye out on. 2 quick fouls on Grace Seitz.
Yeah, but those are one of those fouls that you want to have to make sure they don't get the basket in, because with the way she's been shooting so far already, you probably know that's already going to go in.
Platt's first free throw is good. Number 10, Livy Price checks in for West Central, as well as
number 30 for Macomb.
Jordan Hines, another sub. Looks like she's getting ready to check in for the shooter. I believe that's Ella Hare over there, number 22, sitting by the scorer's table. Platt misses the second free throw. So score will remain 13-4, just over a minute to play here in the opening quarter. This one's stolen away by the Bombers. Abernathy, nice bounce pass ahead. Platt, left-hand layup is good.
Yeah.
Lucy Platt with 6 points here in the opening quarter of play.
7, actually. At least that's what the scoreboard's telling us.
Yes, I forgot to mark down that free throw she just made. Wilson, top of the key. Dumps it down. Holthouse, nice move towards the rim. Left it a little bit short. Hines, another offensive rebound. Kick out. Wilson fakes the 3, drives in, floater. Missed that one there. 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Now, number 22, Ella Hare, will check in for the Bombers. Lucy Platt will take a seat on the bench. She's the leading scorer on the Bombers side.
7 points so far in the first quarters. Not too bad, I'd say.
Here's Maines now trapped along the near sideline by Holthouse and Hines will force the jump ball. It will remain with the West Central Heat.
Yeah, and like earlier, Macomb just not letting up that full press, making them earn every step that they take to drive towards the basket.
Addison Burrell now with it, guarded by Hines around the half-court line. She's able to bounce it down low for Price. Price trapped by Wilson and Hines, takes it towards the sideline, trying to dump it into the corner. Hare read it all the way, and he's able to take it away. 13 seconds to go here. Should be the last possession of the opening quarter. Wilson now left wing, has that almost poked away. 5 seconds to go. Wilson drives, puts up the floater, and we're going to have a foul called, and that's going to be 2 free throws here late, with just 3.5 on the clock. Sophie Wilson will take a trip to the line.
Yeah, and 3 fouls already for West Central. You don't want to start getting into bonus territory here.
Foul will go on number 14, Addison Burrell. Wilson misses the first free throw. (15-4) still is the score. And 3.5 to go here. Wilson goes 0 for 2. Rebound bounces around, but that's going to be how the first quarter of play comes to an end. And you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH for Honor Brothers Heating Cooling's presentation of Bombers girls basketball. We'll be back with you for the start of quarter number 2.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Back here in Macomb, Bombers have the lead after the first quarter, 15-4. Again, that pressure in the backcourt really paying dividends for the Bombers. They're able to come away with a couple steals, couple quick points. Lucy Platt leads the way after one with 7 Bombers points, and that pass by Platt intended for Hines will be tipped out of bounds. Hines tried to save it back in, but she stepped on the line.
Be interesting what Macomb does throughout the rest of the game, as they seem to giving up. Not really giving up, but laxed on the full court press.
Here's Schaefer now on the left wing, guarded by Thorman at the top of the key. Thorman, nice job sliding the feet there, and they're going to call a double dribble. Another turnover for West Central. Those have really hurt them here to start this contest. 5 minutes, 36 seconds cooking here in the first half of play.
Seconds cooking, huh?
House brings it up. Hare, Thorman in the corner with it. Looking for Hines, gets it to her. Hines backs down, fakes the pass outside, tries to dump it down low to Hare. Pass goes to Platt. Platt misses the mid-range, but Thorman's able to track down the rebound. Holthouse catches, drives, puts up the shot, won't go. Hines offensive rebound. Her layup will roll in. Jordan Hines up to 4 points now. Both of those on the offensive rebound putback. Central's got to do a better job closing out these defensive possessions.
Yeah.
Combs been all over the offensive boards. Schaefer catches, drives on Thorman, puts up the shot, rolls off the top of the backboard, and Hines down with the rebound. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
This Macomb team just playing a very dominant defensive game. A lot of their points have come off, just missed.
Holthouse gives it to Hines. Hines quickly down the lane and flips that one in. Hines did a nice job there, just attacking right off the catch. Found a soft spot in the defense, was able to abuse it. (19-4) is the score. Schaefer now dumps it. Mid-range jump shot is good for Ruby Giddings. Central's knocked down a couple nice mid-range jump shots here tonight. When they've been open, they've been able to hit their shots, but
Macomb's just not letting them get open.
yeah, it's been hard to come by. Holthouse dumps it to Hines, middle of that zone there, kicks it out. Platt mid-range, knocks it down, nothing but net.
And Platt's just been on fire so far tonight, not missing. I don't think she's missed a shot so far, besides the free throw.
This one, pull-up shot for Schaefer, rolls around, it won't fall. Nice rebound there by Hines, and she dumps it off to Hare. Macomb back the other direction. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Hare, slow steps, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Rebound under the basket by Giddings, and she dumps it over for Price. Brings it across half court. Price is picked up by Holthouse. Now back to Schaefer.
West Central taking it very slow right now.
And we'll have the 5-second violation there. Schaefer couldn't get rid of it. Couple subs checking in. It'll be Wilson and Abernathy for Macomb. And we'll have a timeout called. We'll keep it here for this one, get through some of the live reads. Visit the official online home of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament, holidaybasketball.com. There you'll find tournament scores, update bracket, and team rosters and recaps of each game. Find it all at holidaybasketball.com. TSSR Game Time Live will be there for the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament, covering all those games over the Christmas weekend. That will be the 28th, 29th, and 30th, I do believe. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Obley Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Macomb with possession here, 3 minutes to go. In the second quarter, Hare has it deep on the right wing. Puts on the ground quickly. Wilson, Platt, another mid-range jump shot. That one can't fall, a little bit long there. West Central back the other direction.
Ball's tipped out, but goes out of bounds.
Number 14 will check in, Addison Burrell for West Central. Burrell now with it in the corner, thought about the floater, dumps it over for Eisenitcher, and she can't get it to go. Rebounded by Macomb. Wilson across half court with it. Dumps it down. Abernathy catches, drives, layup, good. Macomb extending their lead out even further now, 23-6. It's been all Bombers here in the opening half. Carnes now with it, and we're going to have a foul called there.
Reach in, I think that's what they're trying to call.
He's going to go on 23, Dakota Thorman. It'll be her first, team's first here in the second quarter. Miley Stimson just checked back into the game, number 20 for West Central. 23-6, just over 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, and if you're West Central, you want to make sure these last 2 minutes you're scoring as much as possible.
Burrell was trying to dump it down low. That pass stolen away by Hare, and she goes back the other way. Stops, pops, can't get the shot to go. Nice rebound down there by Stimson. And West Central now back the other way. Stimson gives it up. Hare takes that one right away, right out of the hands of Schaefer.
Just unable to keep control of the ball here. Turnovers have just been plentiful today for West Central.
Hare will put up the three. It'll fall a little bit short. Abernathy right there for the rebound. Fakes the shot. Nice bounce pass. Platt, short corner shot is good. She crosses into double-digit territory. She's up to 11 now on the game. Leads the way on both sides. 25-6 now in favor of the Bombers. Wilson almost coming away with a steal there, and they're going to call a jump ball. That'll be West Central possession. Hines and Holthouse get ready to check back in for Macomb. Simpson trying to inbound, throws it all the way into the corner. Quick trigger three for Burrell is no good. And Platt tips it, was trying to tip it to Hines, but she has to go track it down and out of bounds, throws it away. Three-pointer on the way is up and good for Reagan Schaefer. She now takes the lead as the West Central Heat's leading scorer. She's up to 5 in the contest after that three.
Yeah, and I think Macomb here is just going to slowly whittle up the clock or try to.
Abernathy dumps it to Hines. Hines misses the mid-range jump shot, and Schaefer now back the other way. And she's going to get called for the travel. Holthouse did a nice job cutting her off there along the left wing. And there'll be just 33.9 left to play here in the first half. Wilson gives it to Hines on the right wing, guarded closely by Carnes. Up to Abernathy, now back to Wilson. Holthouse, Abernathy three-pointer. Don't see her shoot a lot of those, but she makes good on that one.
Hey, if you're 1 for 1 for threes, you're 100% on them. So I'm telling Coach, hey, I'm good with my threes for the night.
Yeah, nice looking jump shot there on the sports corner three for Abernathy. Macomb, nice defense there to close out the first half. And the score now 28-9 in favor of the Bombers here at the halftime break. We'll take a quick break here, play a quick interview, and be back with you for the start of the second half. Again, you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH for Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling's presentation of Bombers basketball.
As you know, MDH is our title sponsor here on TSSR Game Time Live, and we're here with Lindsay Douglas, the Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment. I about left out provider out of that. So Physician and Provider Recruitment here at MDH. It's a huge mouthful for me, so explain to us what that is.
Sure. So I am in charge of bringing in candidates for both physician and provider positions here at MDH. So provider meaning anything like nurse practitioner, advanced practice nurse practitioner, physician assistant, things like that. So I source those candidates, bring them in, and try to find the best providers and physicians to provide care at our facility.
So you found a home at MDH. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How long have you been here? Stuff
Sure.
like that.
So I am from Macomb originally. I graduated from Macomb High in 2009, graduated from WIU in 2014, studied communication there, and started my career in politics and worked for a couple different state representatives and state senators. Then found myself in the educational realm for a little while at the Regional Office of Education, and eventually found myself here at MDH. I started here in February of this past year. I started out as patient advocate, and this role opened up, and I'm now in the role of Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment.
Obviously, McDonough District Hospital, very important to Macomb.
Sure.
And it's the communities not only of Macomb, but Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, Industry. You're from here. So what was it that drew you back here and got you to stay here at MDH?
So MDH is like home to me. I am a fourth generation MDH employee. So my great grandma Nancy Weaver was one of the first nurses that they hired when the hospital opened in 1958. My grandma started working here maybe 10 to 15 years after that. She started as a CNA on acute care, and then she worked in peds, and eventually she worked as the unit secretary for home health and hospice, and she retired from that position after being at MDH for a total of 50 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. My mom is here as an administrative secretary. She's Brian's administrative assistant. And so I'm now here as a fourth generation employee of the hospital. So it was kind of a thing where I always thought I might end up at MDH just because of that family legacy of working in healthcare.
So before we came on camera, I heard a story. You guys were at a speaker recently, and you got to be there with your mom.
Yeah.
Does that make it really special to be a part of MDH, to still have your mom working here?
It's so cool. My mom is down the hall from me. So if I need something in the middle of the day, I can run down the hall and grab her. But it's also just cool to think about like the legacy that leaves in the community, especially being fourth generation and female. I think that's just a really special thing for my family and for this community here.
So as we look at those kind of, you have a personal connection here. How do you use those personal connections when you're out trying to recruit a physician or a provider?
Sure. So I use the story a lot of my office, actually. So I'm in room 318, which was a room for patients at one time, and now they've converted it into an office space. And one of my favorite stories to tell physicians is that my great grandma was sick in the hospital and was in that room, and that's where my grandma was recruited to join MDH. So my grandma had no plans of working in healthcare, but she was taking care of her mom as a sick patient, and the nurse at the time came to her and was like, "You are such a great caretaker. Why are you not a nurse? Why are you not doing this as your full-time occupation?" And so my grandma decided that healthcare would be her lifetime and like 50 years. And so she started working for MDH and was recruited right out of my office. So I just find that to be a really special connection when I'm looking to bring people to this community. Like, the recruitment started in this office 50 years ago, and here I am starting a whole new legacy of recruiting people. And I just am so passionate about this community, and I just love living here. I moved back here from Quincy, chose to raise our family here just because we really love Macomb, and we really love being in McDonough County.
So obviously the personal touch, you got the great personal story. You love Macomb. What does MDH offer to the providers and the physicians? What's the sales point for you on the professional level?
So, because we're a small rural healthcare organization, your voice is heard here much louder than when you're in a large organization. So when you're in one of those larger hospital systems, you might be one of 15 to 20 providers in a specialty. At MDH, you might be one of 2, you might be one of 1. And so your voice in that medical staff office is going to be the loudest one in the room about your specialty. And that's a really unique situation for a physician to be, the main voice for speaking for pediatrics or for speaking for orthopedics or whatever that specialty is. You're it. You're the guy. You're the one providing the care for the whole community. And you don't get that if you go to a large healthcare organization.
So those bonuses are probably obstacles in some cases as well.
Sure.
So how do you overcome those obstacles?
It really depends on the provider. If someone is really wanting to be in a place where they're just in the background, they don't want to be that main voice, I kind of have to tell them, this is unique. It's a unique community where you're going to go out into Walmart to get your groceries and run into one of your patients, and you're not going to find that everywhere. And that might be scary for you, thinking about, well, I don't want to mess somebody's care up and then run into them and have to explain it to all of Walmart. But it's just, you can also sell that as you're not going to go to Chicago and work somewhere where you're going to run into your patients every day.
Well, Lindsay, I appreciate you coming and talking to us today. Hopefully some people can understand more about MDH and how it's such a family-oriented business and so important to McDonough County and the surrounding area. Keep doing a good job, and maybe your little girl that wanted that 100 chicken nuggets can be the next generation to join MDH.
Exactly.
Well, we'll be back after halftime here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Welcome back here to Washington Street Gym for the start of the second half of play. Bombers hold the big lead over the West Central Heat, 28-9 in the JV portion of tonight's games. Again, we'll have the varsity contest at the conclusion of this game here. Final 12 minutes to play here in the second half. Bombers will start with the ball. Hare with it into the corner. Gets it to Holthouse, top of the key, swings it over for Platt. Platt the leading scorer on the Bombers side, 11 points for her in the first half. Dumps it down low, Thorman, wild shot, can't get it to go. Hines flies in there for the rebound. Gets it, kicks it out. Holthouse, corner 3, rolls around, won't go. Hines, another offensive rebound, might have been partially blocked. Going up with that one, nice outlet pass, able to get to Thorman. Her shot rolls around, guess what? Hines, another rebound. And Holthouse has it now. Thorman around the free throw line, kicks it out. Platt. Wide open 3, won't go. Another offensive rebound, this time Ella Hare. She can't get it to go. Ball tipped around, and it'll be West Central basketball. So that's one way to close out a possession for West Central. Just tip it out of bounds because the rebounding has not been there tonight.
Yeah.
Schaefer now brings it across half court. Into the corner, dumps it down low. Here's a shot, partially blocked by Hare, and the Bombers are able to track it down. Holthouse with it. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Hines, nice bounce pass down low to Hare, has her shot blocked. Hines is able to track it down. Holthouse, Thorman, mid-range jump shot, nothing but net there.
Nice.
Thorman up to 4 points.
Nice shot selection right there.
Bombers score the first points of the half. They now lead by 21. Trying to dump it down low. Hines got a piece of that one. Schaefer now on the left wing, little stutter step. Trying to lose Platt as he tries to dump it down low, but it goes through the hands of Seitz. And it'll go out of bounds. Addison Burrell with a quick shoe tie there. A little pause in the action, and we're back. Holthouse, 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Hare finds a cutting Thorman, and Thorman throws it up and in. 4 points here in the second half for Thorman. She now has 6 in the game. And she extends the Bombers' lead once again. Simpson with it in the corner now with Hines on her. Is able to get it down low. Going to be doubled down there. Hines and Hare. That's Eisenitcher down there for West Central. Schaefer pump fake, fakes the 3. Trying to get it down low. Bombers steal it away once again. It's kind of been the story of the game. A lot of turnovers here on the West Central side, and Bombers have made them pay on the offensive end. Wilson and Abernathy will get set to check in at the next dead ball. Hare dumps it down to Hines, kicks it back out. Hare, 3-pointer, won't go, and there's a rebound. Falls right into the hands of Schaefer. Schaefer quickly ahead, and hard contact there under the basket.
They're going to send her to the line.
Yep, Stimson will take a trip to the line. That foul will go on Jordan Hines, I do believe, number 30. It sure will. And Stimson will get a chance at the free throw line. First free throw up, no good. Again, Abernathy and Wilson checking in, as well as Livy Price, number 10 on the West Central side. Hare and Hines will take a seat on the bench, and Burrell for the Heat. Stimson's second free throw hits the front of the rim and won't go. 0 for 2 at the line for Miley Stimson, and Holthouse back the other way. Platt, left wing, dumps it down to Wilson, pump fakes, throws up the high, floater, can't get it to fall. Thorman with the rebound. Holthouse now, slow step, spin around, jump shot, can't get that to rattle in. Nice looking jump shot there. And another travel under the basket for Stimson. Seen that a few times here tonight, just not able to find the outlet man.
Yeah, you got to start fixing those mistakes. It's all about learning in this half.
Haley Maines checks into the game for West Central. Stimson will go to the bench. Holthouse drives in the corner, kick out. Platt, top of the key 3, rouse around, won't go. Abernathy gets the offensive rebound, and she'll be fouled under the rim. So she'll go and get set to shoot a pair of free throws. Foul goes on number 23 for West Central. That's Peyton Eisenitcher. And Abernathy knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw hits the front of the rim, hits the back of the rim, but above all else, it rolls in. 34-9 is now the score. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Macomb has done nothing but build on their lead. Abernathy takes a swipe at that one, able to swipe it away. And we're going to have a jump ball call of Macomb possession. Thorman fighting for it there on the ground, able to get the ball back into the hands of the Bombers. Platt with it, gives it to Wilson in the corner. Thought about the 3. Holthouse now left wing. Dumps it into Wilson, who cuts from the other side, dumps it down low. Abernathy, nice post move there.
Yeah, that's one of those incredible angles to take those shots.
Here with a nice spin move, was able to shield off the defender. Able to put it up and in. 36-9 now the score. Schaefer with it in the corner, guarded closely by Platt, trying to dump it down low for Seitz. And we're going to have a foul called on Thorman. It'll be her second, team second here in the third quarter. And Ella Hare will check in for Aaliyah Abernathy.
Able to get the steal there, driving down the lane.
Wilson pump face, feet were sliding though, and that's going to be a traveling violation. Right idea, just going to get those feet planted. 2 minutes left to go.
Sometimes get some jitter feet whenever you're, whenever the shots just don't.
Trying to dump it down low there. Pass stolen away. Temporarily stolen away. Deflected, you could say. That would probably be a better word.
Yeah.
Drives inside. Hair pump fakes. Tips it out. Wilson did a nice job. Nice effort there. Able to save it. Comes back in, and she's going to foul on the three-pointer. Nice effort there by Sophie Wilson, but Haley Maines will go to the line. I believe she's going to be shooting 3 free throws on that one.
You are right in that aspect.
Maines' first free throw rolls in. Be her first points of the game coming at the charity stripe. Take free throws, no good. Excuse me, that's not Maines down there. That's Giddings. Not sure how I got those numbers confused. 30 and number and 00 on opposite ends of the score sheet. That's Giddings shooting these free throws. Misses the second one, misses the third one. And Wilson trying to save it in bounds, but she stepped on the line. So it'll be West Central basketball. Stimson will look to inbound right in front of her own bench. Minute 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. And that's Maines with it, number 30 in the corner. Giddings now, guarded by Holthouse. Back to Maines, dumps it down low, and Thorman takes a swipe at it, and she's going to get called for another foul. That'll be 3 fouls on Dakota Thorman. Macomb now up to 4 fouls in this quarter. So one more would put West Central into the bonus. Jump shot on the way, won't go. Offensive rebound, put back for Livy Price. Won't go, but she'll be fouled. So now Price will take a trip to the line. Another foul, Macomb. West Central now into the bonus. So any defensive foul after this point will result in 2 free throws for West Central for the remainder of the quarter. Price's first chance at the line, hits the front of the rim and rolls out. Hines will check in. I imagine she's coming in for Thorman with the 3 fouls, which she does. Price's second free throw this time rolls in. First points of the game for Livy Price. He's now 36-11.
Combs probably going to be very slow, methodical for the rest of the game. Or
When you get quick looks like that, you'll take advantage of them. Hines able to pick up the 2 there after the nice post entry by Sophie Wilson.
Sometimes I just get proved wrong.
And Hines steals it away, and she's pushing it back quickly the other direction. Nice bounce pass to Wilson, and she'll lay it up and in. Close scoring burst for the Bombers. They now lead by 29. Three-pointer won't go. Offensive rebound by Price. That won't go. Hines another rebound. And she'll slow things up this time. Just 18 seconds to go here before the start of the fourth quarter. See Wilson directing top traffic there at the top of the key. Clock rolls under 10. Hines, post move, dumps it down low. Holthouse brings it back outside. Mid-range jump shot on the way from Hare won't go. Hines rebound shot, but that will not count. So it'll be 40-11 in favor of the Bombers after 3. We'll take a quick break and be back with you for the final quarter of play right here on TSSR Game Time Live for Honor Bros Heating and Cooling's presentation of Bombers basketball.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable,
I thought about the staff of MDH. You know, they're all good. You will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Back here in Washington Street Gym for the final 6 minutes of play in the JV portion of tonight's game. All signs point to a Bombers victory here if they can hold on for the final quarter. Driving side, Stimson kicks it out. I believe that's going to be a long two. It won't fall either way. Offensive rebound, shot on its way. That one won't fall either, and Platt rips down the rebound for the Bombers. Platt did all her damage in the first half. Hasn't quite scored yet here in the second half. Puts up a shot there, won't go. Thorman, offensive rebound. She's playing with the 3 fouls. She just checked into the game during that little intermission. She misses the shot. West Central with the rebound.
If you're West Central Hill, you just want to get the stuff that you know will work and start working on it and refining it and look forward to the future.
Price with it, guarded by Holthouse. The 2 number 10s battling it out up there. Simpson now almost has that one poked away into the backcourt, and Hines steals it away once again, tiptoes on the sideline, and they're going to call out of bounds. Yep, didn't quite establish herself back in bounds. 14 checks in, Addison Burrell.
And you know she's really going for 10 points right now. She really wants those double digits on there.
Simpson with it, drives on Hare, puts up the shot, might have been blocked from behind by Holthouse. And Bombers will take possession. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Holthouse brings it across the half-court line. Gives it to Platt. Platt into the corner of Hare, dumps it quickly down low to Hines. Hines was trying to give it back to Thorman there, a little bit late on the pass. Was the right idea, and Thorman was there, just couldn't get it to her in time.
Yeah, sometimes those passes just get away from you.
Pass down low, West Central kicks it back out. Burrell into the corner, now dumps it down low for Giddings. Giddings blocked straight up by Hines. And Macomb with the basketball. Hines is just such a good defensive player. Blocks, steals, rebounds. She's a really good passer out of the post, too. She's one heck of a player on this Bombers JV squad.
Yeah,
we've seen her play in the varsity games as well. Hare's short corner jump shot will fall.
She's definitely going to be a key piece for this Macomb team for years to come, especially since, just like you said, defensively, she's a monster. She can't be stopped.
Holthouse steal, drive, other way, and one. The harm and the bucket for Aubrey Holthouse. She'll pick up 2 points there and will go to the line to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Clock will run now here. Macomb in the driver's seat. Hines will take a seat on the bench. Wilson will check in. Holthouse's free throw is good. She's up to 6 points now. Burrell with it, guarded by Holthouse. Almost got caught with her hand in the cookie jar there. Stimson on the drive, gets around Hare, puts up the shot. She was kind of underneath the basket, but it'll be pulled down. Burrell will put up the three, rattles around, won't go. Wilson with the rebound. She's going to be hit from behind by Giddings. Carnes checks back in for West Central. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Platt gives it to Wilson on the right wing. Dumps it down low for Hare. Hare gets it to Holthouse, top of the key. Now into the corner for Platt. Platt back to Holthouse. And now Wilson Bombers are going to look to work the ball around here. Hare has it. Kicks it out Thorman. Wilson. Again, big lead for the Bombers, no rush. Holthouse corner three, knocks it down. Sports corner three for Aubrey Holthouse. Nice looking jump shot there for her. It pushes the Bombers lead out even further. Schaefer dribbles around the defense there and is able to get the layup to go. Nice job there by Schaefer, staying patient. Thorman, quick trigger around the free throw line. Can't get it to fall. Holthouse, rebound. Kicks it out. Wilson will try a three, and she'll get it. Sports corner three for Sophie Wilson. And the Bombers really starting to pile on now here after the running clock. 51-13 is now the score. In favor of Macomb, just over a minute to play here. Schaefer crosses over, dumps it down low. Thorman blocks the shot from behind and gives it back to Wilson. Now you would expect the Bombers to maybe slow up a little bit.
Yeah, just take it. Oh.
Or maybe not. Thorman will put up the jump shot. It won't fall.
We are just not good with telling the Bombers just to slow down today.
Giddings has it, drives, gets by Wilson, puts up the shot. Might have been partially blocked by Thorman. Definitely affected it. And Schaefer now has it left wing, guarded by Holthouse. Schaefer with the shot, or I guess you could call it a pass there. Ruby Giddings falls right into her lap, and she's able to put it up and in. Okay, not sure if Schaefer meant to pass that or not, but it resulted in points nonetheless. 13 seconds.
Now Macomb needs to let up.
Which it appears that they have no signs of shooting this one. Clock rolls under 3 seconds to go. Thorman will put up a shot at the buzzer, and she will knock it down. That's one of those unwritten rules. If this was the NBA, there would be fist flying right now.
Yeah.
But let's get that marked down for Thorman. So a 53-15 final score here in the JV portion of tonight's game. We'll go over some final stats here before we get the varsity game streaming started. For West Central, number 0, Ruby Giddings, or number 00, I should say, Ruby Giddings had 5 points on the night. You saw her score right there at the tail end of the game. Number 3, Reagan Schaefer had 7 points for the Heat. Livy Price had 1 point, courtesy at the free throw line. And Miley Stimson had 2 points. On the Bomber side, Wilson had 5 points. Aubrey Holthouse had 10 points. Lucy Platt led the way with 11. Ella Hare had 2. Dakota Thorman had 8. Jordan Hines had 8 as well. And Aaliyah Abernathy had 10. That's how the scoring rounds out. Again, it was a 53-15 win for Macomb in this one. And we'll get the stream set up for the varsity contest. Again, we hope to catch you for that one. So for John Burton and Tegan Perry, this has been TSSR Game Time Live's presentation of Honor Brothers Heaton & Queens Macomb Bombers Girls Basketball. We hope to catch you for the varsity contest.